Are you concerned with somebody stealing the house right up under you that you've inherited, that was your family's home or the home of a loved one that you have recently been put in charge of? Watch this video. I'll give you tips on how not to get scammed and avoid probate scams in regards to homes and just in regards to money that you have recently inherited. Now, number one is to do your due diligence. How to avoid any scam in life or make it less likely to happen to you is to do your due diligence. So, for example, there's a bunch of companies that are popping up that help you with just your online security. Doing that due diligence and putting practices in place to make you less likely to credit card scam or identity theft, this drastically improves you going through life not having to deal with something like that. And not only taking those precautions, but doing the due diligence on what causes these things. What causes real estate scams? What causes probate scams? Like what causes inheritance scams? What causes these things to where people inherit homes and the next thing they know, they don't have the home no more. An investor scammed them, a realtor scammed them, an attorney scammed them, somebody scammed them, right? So do your due diligence on what happened to people before you, because nobody is bigger than an unfortunate event. But we can control what we can control, and I think is best practice to do that, especially when you are handling a loved one's estate and probably a home that is near and dear to your family, right? So, number two, ask questions. Ask attorneys, hey, do you specialize in probate or do you just handle probate cases? Ask real estate agents like me, realtors like me, hey, how many probate homes have you sold? Do you know, are you familiar with the process? Like, what's your end goal? Like, why are you helping people with what's your story? The more questions you ask, a lot of times people can't hide behind bad intentions. So I think that's a very good tip to kind of put in place, not only for if you've inherited a home, but just throughout life. Number three, go with your gut. Now, this isn't an exact science. For those of you who don't know, your gut is connected with your brain, which is why people say go with your gut. A lot of times you get a sinking feeling when you feel like something's off. Go with it. It's your life, it's your inherited property, and you do have a fiduciary responsibility um, to do best by the estate. And what I mean by fiduciary, that means you have a legal responsibility to carry out in a timely manner the business of the estate. So go with your gut. A lot of times you won't have concrete evidence on if something is a scam. But if you go with your gut, more times than not, you can avoid those said scams. And number four, the final thing that I will recommend is to get an attorney. Now, this ties into one of my earlier suggestions, which is, and you could do what you want. I just want to provide some type of framework to kind of like go about this the best way that I've seen from helping families navigate the probate process, right? And number four is really just getting an attorney, getting a good attorney, doing your due diligence. I have attorney recommendations if you need them, but it's up to you. You can look up, make sure you're looking at attorneys who specialize in probate administration. So you will search in probate administrations near me. You look at the reviews, you will call them. You would have them interview for your business based on their practices, based on how they work their business, and really see if there's somebody and peep the signs. Are they communicative? Are they people who have obviously set systems in place? Are they friendly? Are they pleasant? And this ties back to me asking questions not only of yourself, but of the professionals that you're going to be working with. So, if you got any value from this video and you're thinking about selling your home, call me. Ask some questions. Use the advice in this video on me, on other professionals, on anybody that you're going to be working with in regards to this uh, newfound responsibility or new bestowed responsibility, rather. And take my word for it to avoid these inheritance schemes. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you got any value from this dialogue. Thank you.